Okay, perfect. We're here. There's still Vintage Cube. They even announced that the Legacy Cube is coming back, but they're making kind of major overhaul changes to it again.
Who could have thunk? I mean, they still don't have any idea what can replace the vampires plan.
Well, okay, they replaced the Vampire's Plan with Black Green Reanimator, which nobody ever played, and because, like, if you were going to play Reanimator, you probably wanted to do it in blue anyway, because
Hmm.
you had better enablers.
Right.
Um, so they put in all these, like, weird black green enablers that, like, nobody wanted to play. Not weird, but, like, Watleth Troll is a good card, it's just not a legacy card. Anyway, so they changed that to the Blood Artist plan,
All right.
and they got rid of every Monorock.
Wait.
Unrelated to the rest of
Wait a
it.
minute.
They removed every single piece of artifact mana in the entirety of the cube. To my knowledge, I think it's all of it. I haven't looked through the list to see if they like missed something, but like Basalt Monolith, Coalition Relic, Everflowing Chalice, Chrome Mox. Basically, they said that they thought green kind of sucked because everybody had mana fixing and acceleration, so they just took it away from everybody else.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
that sounds miserable.
I've played a cube that has done that, but not to the extent of every card. Like the cube I played still had like Coalition freaking Relic. Anyway, that's talking about a cube we're not here
Yeah,
to play.
that does seem a little weird.
Yeah. Anyway, there's
Gotta
still
at least keep the good ones.
right like Coalition Relic's a first pick. Oh my god.
The screen does not wish to be shared.
It really doesn't.
What I
Fun.
might have to do is like install this. Oh, but then I wouldn't be able to watch the draft. It's on a delay.
No. Let's just see if it fixes itself. Okay, you should be good now.
Well, it's still warming up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. It looks like the Twitch is still warming up anyway.
Mm.
But yeah, Vintage Cube is the name of the game right now. Let me quick do this. Okay, good.
Hmm.
But yeah, Vintage Cube is the name of the game right now, not Legacy Cube. That actually comes back in a couple weeks. They actually like keeping cubes around. Silly them. They realize people like to play them, so
What a weird decision. Instead of this like arbitrary seasonality to a
right where it's like okay, based on the moon phases, the cube appears or disappears. Like come on, this isn't Dracula's damn castle. It's just a cube.
every 100 years, the cube emerges from Magic the Gathering Online. Whoa, Mr. Despair. She.
All right, let's. So yeah, single limb. Jump on in there. But yeah, there's still a couple plans I want to get on in the vintage cube that I've yet to draft. Things like Storm yet. I've yet to do that. Mono red is a deck I kind of want to try out if it is
Mm,
around.
yes.
It's been the deck that's kicked my ass like 10 ways to Sunday the last two times I've played the cube. So I'm not sure on it's a good plan if you get the cards for it. It's just that there's usually only like one person that can be in that deck.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so what pick would make us want to do mono red? Um,
Oh boy. You were saying, Kaz?
hmm.
Are you there, Kaz?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm back. It
Can,
seems like every time we change states, it makes something happen.
state transitions. In this one, like I'm looking for something like Goblin Guide. You know,
Okay.
that's the sort of thing I want for
Yeah, I
Mono Red.
gotcha.
Siege Gang is
And
5
show and
mana.
tell right there with Nulamog.
I know, but Mana Drain right here too, which is the card I'm most
All right,
interested in.
let's try to fight with everyone over blue.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Look, it's like Vintage Cube. There's only like two people trying to draft blue, right? Like nobody tries to draft blue in this format. Okay. We have Ancestral Visions, Augur of Bolus in blue, Bitter
Hmm.
Blossom and Pack Rat as pretty nifty cards.
Right.
Stromkirk Noble on the red plan.
I think the stronger red plan, considering we have monitoring, is it Signet?
I kind of like that idea. Like move in on red blue in that sense, like
Right. I
more of
mean,
a tinker deck.
to be honest, it's probably the best Signet in Vintage Cube.
Yeah,
Like if we're ranking them, and we do already have a blue card, and yeah, then we can
yeah.
cast Bonfire of the Damned.
When it tables eventually.
Ignore our first pick. It's Stromkirk Noble. Run right over all those humans.
See, here's the thing about the mono red deck. The mono red deck like kind of rules, except for the games where you go, all right, turn one, Stormkirk Noble, go, and they just kind of laugh at you and then slam down like show and tell Ulamog, and you're like, all right, that was nifty. What next?
Hey, Deceiver Exarch.
I know. I'm,
Want to do something busted?
ooh, do I want to do something busted?
Like, Deceiver Exarch with Monodrain backing him up. Yeah! Eat it!
Yeah. Okay. Because Exarch makes for a good plan. Like Sulfur Falls, but I don't actually have like the Signet's easy because I can be like just blue and it's fine.
Right.
I'm not red yet, and Brimstone Volley is cool, but not exactly what I'm after. Also, this cuts blue because obviously there weren't two blue cards picked from this pack in the first two.
Mm, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh,
Kiki Jiki is like guaranteed
good.
to find
Okay.
us.
Holy crap, this pack. Alright, Bolt, Skull Clamp, Path, Trigon Predator, Dismember, Yawgmoth's frickin' Will.
Damn.
Damn.
Can we just
Damn.
pick Yogg's Will?
Right. Like,
I mean,
if I pick Yogg's Will, maybe we table Shelldock Isle? Oh man. You know, at the worst, it's just it's Yogg's will, right? Like, worst case, this card still owns. All right.
It's fine. It's fine. They'll counter Kiki Jiki and Deceiver Exarch, and we'll just cast them from the damn
Um.
grave.
Oh
Take
damn.
that.
Yo. All right. Let's be Storm combo with a backup Exarch twin. Sweet. That rules. That rules too much not to want it. I guess there's Venser, Brain Mega Chain Lightning.
Okay, we get another bite at Lightning Bolt in
Yep.
form of Chain Lightning.
That would have been a lot of bolts. But
Yeah.
no. I'm
You're a Venser for Storm combo, so we'll like Venser back our original copy of the spell and cast it again for
yeah.
more Storm.
That's how it works. You play Venser, bouncing the original copy of whatever, and just move on in on that. Yogg's will cast Venser. I like Venser a lot.
Yeah, really, we just need to find like a ton of mana from somewhere other than Mana Drain, or like in addition to Mana Drain, I guess. Sword of War and Peace. Sheesh.
Gush.
I didn't even see that. I'm hearing Gush.
There's Gush and
You want to know the magic of this? Okay, so the whole stream thing has been a little because we're doing screen sharing, and that's been a little dodgy for us. For several seconds there, Gush was the only card displayed on the screen. So, like, obviously, like the stream, the Skype screen sharing has made the pick for us.
it's fine. Gush, find fast bond later.
We'll get Gush Bond going in our young monster.
Okay, all right. Oh no!
I know what happened.
It's Kiki and Tendrils. It's Kiki versus
Shit.
Tendrils. Yeep.
God. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We cannot find another Tendrils of Agony.
It's true.
Kikijiki is triple red and no one will pick him.
It's Tendrils.
I honestly think someone's going to pick Zergo Bellstriker over Kikijiki.
Right, the one mono red player.
Zergo Bellstriker is a cheaper 2/2 with haste.
Grabbing Tendrils here means I can... This is just gonna keep happening, that's fine.
Well,
I don't know why that's gonna keep happening, but apparently Skype is just not having a good day today. Koth, Zuranorb? Zuranorb.
well, we have Gush. Zeranorb is 0, so it's extra storm in case we do that.
Sure. Yeah.
We're like 2/3 of the way to 4 different combos.
Yeah, I'm all in on powerful combos. Wow, Bonfire and Siege both came back around. Hero's Downfall, Taiga. Is there a reason I'd want to be splashing red-green in this? Probably.
Fast Bond?
Right, like, well, or even like Heartbeat or something.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, I can believe in it. Like, we'll just get like something to go with that. And Stromkirk Noble and Searing Blaze still hanging out here. Huh. I don't really care about any of the cards in this pack.
How about Gurmag Angler as a 1 mana spell?
Sure, that's fine.
Once we sacrifice all our lands.
The Storm Hydra. Alright, whatever. Shelldock Isle came back. Bolt is still in the pack? Okay, whatever. I'm really sad about the whole. Kaz, I think you're gonna be blind.
Man, apparently Bolt made it back.
Bolt made it back, but I took Shelldock Isle.
Okay. I think the screen sharing thing is finally like cut out, so I'll just watch the stream.
Okay, I'll try to
Muted.
give you current information because this is I don't know why Skype is deciding to just not let us screen share. There's a Mox Jet in this pack,
Heyo.
along with Karn, Turnabout, Lotus Bloom, Dark Confidant, ooh, and a number of other
Yeah,
interesting non-Mox cards.
Lotus Bloom is kind of a non-bow with the Yogg's Will, unfortunately.
Yeah. But Mox.
What the hell is Lightning Mauler doing in here?
It's part
Jeez.
of the. It works pretty well in the red deck because a number of the creatures actually don't have haste outside of like Hell Rider, so it has a number of things it can hand off. I'm all about the Mox. It's black fixing.
Yeah.
You know that lets me cast Will. I need to find Dark Writs
Right.
and like card draw or card selection. That's
Actual Lotus.
yeah. Let's just find a Lotus. That'll
Bound to
be
be
fine.
somewhere. I mean, Dark Ritual itself is a little more reasonable to come around.
Right. I think Cabalret is in here too. Balance. Dark Ritual. Okay.
Hey.
There's a number of useful cards in here, but there's also like Empty the Warrens, you know, Metamorph, Balance being Balance. But then there's Dark Ritual, which that's the Storm card to go with the Yogg's Will. So
Oh man, too bad we can't get the old Empty the Warrens opposition chain going.
oh my god.
Well, I partially crapped out by Storm and Empty the Warrens, but you're in hell forever. I have more creatures than you have lands.
I'd kind of like the Metamorph here too. Would be nifty. Just
Yeah,
as a-
Phyrexian Metamorph is one of the most useful cards that exists. When it's not Tobal Field deep, that is.
Right. Well, it has a wide range of how useful it can be, ranging from Tobal Field Deet all the way to, you know,
Like,
absolutely anything.
Second copy of your legacy weapon or whatever nonsense. Although, wait, that would be legendary. Never mind.
Counterspell. Ooh, Memory Jar?
Yeah.
Memory Jar, is that... That's got to be better than anything else in here.
Might not be better than Counterspell or Hedron Archive. Huh.
Like, with the will... I guess there's also Palancron, but I don't have a mana doubler. Yeah, I guess that's a better question. Like, will Memory Jar just table if I don't pick it? You know?
I honestly think it will.
So then, like, Counterspell?
I'm willing to pick Counterspell.
I have to assume I'm the only Storm player. I'm just going to flat make that assumption because...
Yeah, having any kind of interaction is really important.
Okay, so
far we have only monitoring, but having Counterspell in there as well.
Preordained versus Dark Petition.
The hell is Dark Pit? Oh!
Yes.
That's new. Hey.
Now, my thought on picking Preordain here is the same as passing the Memory Jar.
Right.
It's more useful.
Like Dark Petition is a hard card to use.
Right. It's most useful
Oh,
to
although
us.
the illustration for it made its way into Magic Duels.
Oh. I was
You
going
can
to
see
say,
that illustration in Magic Duels.
and you can read the story of that illustration
You can
in a
play the
play
story of it.
in 3 acts.
See, my next accomplishment is going to have to be like getting a small troupe together and have people actually act it out. Because that would kind of rule. And if you'd like to be a part of that at Bagfest, I will divvy up parts and we'll go through it.
That sounds great, and I'm in.
Heartbeat, burst lightning, duplicant.
Yeah, like, is anything else... Like, Heartbeat is the one that could be the best. I sort of need...
Aha! Nick those Shrine to Dicks with our Deceiver Exarch to untap it.
Ah.
And
And our devotion to colorless, which is a...
then.
Spell Pierce, Treasure Cruise, Shadow Mage Infiltrator. Treasure Cruise. The problem with Treasure Cruise is that, like, in a Yogg's Will deck, that's hard.
Right. So honestly, like either Spell Pierce or Incinerate is probably more where we want to be.
Right. And I'm thinking right now, like, my red doesn't actually just want to be, like, generic burn. Like, I'd want it to be interactive cards. Like Spell Pierce. Like, because I'm just looking at, like, how I would... Like, I don't want to be throwing away any cards because I have Yawgmoth's Will. Shadow Mage is, I guess, a pick, too.
Treasure Cruise could be our upgrade to Gurmag Angler, maybe.
I'll do that. Hey, Delver... Oh, sorry. Damnation versus Mind's Desire. Nuts. I guess it's Mind's Desire. I really wanted to have Damnation in the deck as a... Also, Faithless Looting is a real-ass card if Mind's Desire wasn't here. So, you know.
Yeah.
But, like, Mind's Desire is too powerful a piece of another Storm card. And maybe I can find something to desire into. At that point, I can Treasure Cruise.
Well, heck, even desiring into our Gurmag Angler ain't that bad.
Scepter is only instance.
He's big. Well, you're gonna Isochron Scepter your Mana Drain? Is that the plan?
Here's Splinter Twin versus Force of Will.
Shit.
I know.
We could still live the dream.
I know we can still live the dream. I could just include Splinter Twin in the deck. This is very difficult.
God. Like the last time we made this decision, it was the other way.
I know.
Right? Like we picked the Tendrils over Kiki Chinky. Shit.
I'm committing to this plan. I'm sticking with our plan. Hey, Dark Confidant on the wheel. I'm playing Dark Confidant 100%. I don't care if I have Treasure Cruise or stuff like that.
Flip Treasure Cruise.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is not a 1-mana card.
Yeah. But no, we are a Storm deck, and Force of Will lets us do some sort of protecting of it. Anyway, Bob is here, and I'm just... So what else do we need?
And you managed to really fake me out with that one, because I saw you with Splinter Twin selected, and then Force of Will made it into our pile, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, what the...
Empty the Warrens versus Balance.
We'll have all the Storm cards.
I'm fine grabbing them because then nobody else gets them, and then nobody else is competing with me in Pack 3. You know, if I have Mind's Desire Tendrils empty...
Well, honestly, like, that's the real dream of Mind's Desire, right? Is that your Mind's Desire is your first Storm spell.
Yes.
And then it allows you to play your other Storm spells. And you're like, oh, yeah, I guess we'll play this.
All right.
You did get the heartbeat.
Yep. I'm grabbing the Palancron because that's an infinite.
Sweet.
So that's good. Also, Palancron's a fine thing to flip off of Mind's Desire. Ooh. Dark Petition, though. Sorry. I liked Electrolyze for a second, then I realized that Dark Petition indeed did wheel.
Sweet.
Which rules?
Oh man, with Dark Petition, we could possibly get Lion's Eye Diamond.
Oh, yeah, and do
Like
that setup.
Yawgmoth's Will on the stack, Lion's Eye Diamond, discard Dark Petition.
Oh, I got Shadow Mage and Delver as picks the second to last and last. Shadow Mage is like playable. Okay, here's a question. There's a High Tide.
High Tide Palancron is kind of a plan.
Yeah, there's a High Tide, Get Probe. Not much else.
There's Lodestone Golem.
Yeah, I know. There's Lodestone. Which, I know it's your favorite card, but
yeah. If I were playing, I would just pick it and not even read the other cards that are in here. Be like, what? Nah, there's only one card. But no. Either High Tide or Gataxian Probe is just fine.
Right. Now here's the question. If I pass High Tide, you think it tables?
I think it does, frankly. I also think it's not as important for us as it could be. It might end up being like worse than a Dark Ritual, for instance.
Right. Because I do need to include Black.
Nick the Miron asks, "Is there reset?" There is not,
No.
but there is Turnabout, which we did not get.
Right. We had to pass that in Pack 2. Which that happens. It's okay. Frantic Search.
Ha damn.
Yes. There are other cards in here like Dragon Lord, Silumgar, Mental Misstep, Corpse Dance, Simic Signet, Academy Rune. Simic Signet is also a good reason. A good question. But Frantic Search, that's always spicy with Yogg's Will and such. I'm very happy about this. This is turning out to be interesting. I have no interaction with my opponent outside of like a couple counter spells. This rules.
We just need to draw cards for a couple turns. It'll be fine.
Right. We use Preordained and Confidant and things, and then all of a sudden, like, as we're going to 0, we go, hold on.
Oh man, we could have, like, Delver of Secrets, Dark Confidant, Shadow Mage Infiltrator to have this, like...
Yeah.
blue-black creature chain, and they're like, what the hell am I fighting?
Right, the fake creature chain shows up. Volcanic Island, Spellskite, Gruul Signet, Phantasmal Image, I think are the cards in here that matter. Like, I don't know.
They have Phantasmal Image. Enter the battlefield as a copy of Palancron.
Oh my god. And that's just a combo on its own without the heartbeat. Like, that's an infinite. Urborg is pretty cool fixing for being able to actually cast my black spells, but
Man, if only there were an Urborg for islands.
Yo, that would rule. I'm gonna trust in Phantasmal Image here. I think my second pick is actually Gruul Signet of all things. Time Spiral. I don't even need to see other cards in here.
God, how are we ever gonna get the mana for all these cool things?
That's a good mana drain. And there's also Anticipate, but Time Spiral. Like, every other card in here is nifty, too. Like, I love me Tangle Lair. That card is powerful.
And we seriously need like a bunch of mono rocks and fast
Right.
bond, something like that.
But we're in pack 3. It's very unlikely we're going to get much
Yeah.
of that. We could, though. Who knows? I don't know. Let's see. Frost Titan, Sheldred, Bone Shredder, Blood Crypt. I don't really see much I want in here. Like, is Bone Shredder worth it?
You smash to smithereens if we're digging that far in the tank.
Yeah.
Although, let's see.
Like,
Non-artifact, non-black creature.
Yeah, like Bone Shredder would just be like some sort of removal. Blood Crypt would let me cast Empty a little more. I don't even know if Empty's making that a deck, to be entirely honest with you.
Yeah, is it Signet and Taiga if we're playing that?
I'm gonna grab the Bone
So-
Shredder. It's probably not a main deck thing, but you know. Factor Fiction, Pestermite, Tombstalker, Dual Caster Mage.
Wait, so we could pick Pestermite so that the Kiki G player has actually nothing?
We could, yes. That would be pretty rude as hell, but we could do that. There's Factor Fiction, though, and that's kind of the more powerful card.
Yeah. Should probably pick Fact.
Yeah. That's funny.
Take that, nerd. We've got half your combo right here. I'm using it for basically nothing.
It's garbage. Maze of Ith is in here too, but whatever. Factor Fiction's too good to not want me to do.
We want to be able to get mana from our lands.
Temple of Epiphany, Dragon Skull Summit.
Although, since Null Set is now a basic land type, maybe Maze of Ith taps for mana now.
It's not actually a basic land type.
Okay, fine.
I'm thinking the Temple here. I'm not green enough for E-Witness. I don't care.
Not enough mana rocks for Wildfire.
And I'd rather have Scry than anything else. And I don't care about islands at the moment anymore. Like, I at least... Actually, I do. I have Gush. But I guess I just tap the Temple for it then. That's fine. There's no way we're getting Upheaval. That's impossible. There's Goblin Guide. How are you doing? Impulse versus Baleful Strix.
I think we need Impulse more.
Yeah.
Wait, they have Impulse and Anticipate?
Yes. Yes, they do. Because Impulse lets us find our stuff better. Baleful Strix, like, keeps us alive longer. Inkwell Leviathan, Lodestone Golem, Puppeteer, click. I guess I can steal that Lodestone Golem.
No one took Lodestone Golem. Do they not know what it does?
I don't want anybody to know what it does.
Seriously. Like it's not just a hoser for our deck. It's a hoser for every single deck, and it beats you for 5 in the meantime.
Mental Misstep versus Academy Ruins. We don't have any artifacts to recur, so Mental Misstep it is.
Yeah. We're accruing. And hey, Middle Misstep will be your Force of Will replacement, since we did pick Force of Will actually.
We did. Alright, so I'm kind of looking at how this deck is going to play out. We lose to getting murdered, so that's bad. But that's fine. We'll just work around it. I'm going to steal, like, Abbot of Carol Keep out of these cards. I don't care about anything else. Staff of Domination, sure.
Yeah, we might accidentally get infinite mana at some point.
It's true. I'm just gonna grab cards because there's
And then
nothing in our
something
colors
like that.
anymore. It's all Boros. Every single card was Boros for the last 4 picks. How in the hell am I pulling this off?
On the back of Dark Petition, basically.
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, like
Which
finds whatever we're missing.
that's kind of why Impulse is more important too, because we do
Yeah.
need that to be on.
Yeah, like Impulse, Frantic Search, Factor Fiction, Dark Petition will have to stick around. I don't think we actually made it with Zern Orb.
No.
Sad to say.
All right. Is Delver even worth playing?
Probably not. I mean, we'd be playing him as a 1 mana spell. You know?
Fair. Or like no, like Delver would be a one mana a turn 1 play to make Tendrils Storm lethal for like 7 instead of 10.
Right. Can't trust them to deal damage to themselves with lands.
Right. Um. I don't think I want Empty the Warrens.
Oh, it makes mana a little lighter.
Well, like, yeah,
Oh.
like I can cut the red. I guess I only need 2 cuts in the first place here. Like, what's the worst? Again, is Treasure Cruise something I even want?
Maybe not. You could take Treasure Cruise out, leave Dark Confidant in with a little more confidence.
Yeah. I don't care about Treasure Cruise and Bob. That was not a factor in the decision. The factor in the decision is if I have Yawgmoth's Will, I don't want to remove my graveyard. It's like the actual opposite of what I ever want to do, especially with like Time Spiral too, like where I have no graveyard after I cast it.
Yeah, side into to blue red for like dual caster mage, searing spear. Yeah.
I guess I have Mental Misstep I could get rid of too. I kind of like Mental Misstep as like interaction, but it is really narrow.
It's a blue card to pitch to force.
That's fair. We're at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I I can't produce double red. That's really not something realistic within the deck. Hell, Heartbeat of Spring is going to be hard as hell to cast. I don't know where I'm getting the green mana. I don't have any fixing for that. That's going to be hard.
Yeah, currently we're playing Forest in the form of Taiga,
Right.
which, sort of takes care of Heartbeat and Empty the Warrens. But like once we get rid of Heartbeat, Palangron doesn't look as good.
Right, then Palinchron only works with the image plan, which maybe well the temple's red, it's not a green temple. Yeah, that's gonna be really inconsistent. Is there any way I can fix that up? What I guess how much preordain, get probe, impulse, confidant in a way, frantic search, factor fiction, gush. I really want that heartbeat in here. Because the turns where I resolve it and have time spiral, I win the game.
Yeah. Heartbeat time spiral, heartbeat palancron. Let's keep the heartbeat. If we cut anything, make it the empty then.
Yeah. Okay, let's go that. Temple out. And let's just and Taiga out. I don't even need Taiga in here. And then let's include just a couple forests. Basic lands. Holy shit. That's it. That's all I got.
Who needs fixing, really?
Really, it's basically fake. Also, Shelldock Isle's going to be super real here. Frantic Search and Factor Fiction are going to be big helpers.
Yeah. Imagine, like, Shelldock Isle hiding Dark Petition.
Oh my.
I just get whatever I want.
And a Dark Rit. Wasteland exists, so I'm not playing a non-basic for no reason. Anyway, let's take a look at the color requirements. Sort by color and add basics. I think it's going to be something like 9. Boy. How much blue am I going to want?
A ton, basically.
Right.
Like, all of our stuff is blue. A lot of it's double blue. Counterspell and monitoring.
One forest enough for heartbeat?
One source in the entire deck that can cast it.
I know, that's... I think it needs to be 2 forest. And then I think...
guess technically you could cast it off of like Mind's Desire and Shelldock Isle.
I know.
So that's like 3 sources, air quotes.
Oh boy! All right. If this deck loses to anything, and I know it will, mana's gonna be a big part of it.
Sweet.
We have like 2/3 of the Storm deck. Whatever, it's fine. We can get Palancron combo off. That'll be enough. Like, Palancron infinites with tendrils in my hand. That's all I need.
Also, our basic lands look really cool.
Yeah, look at those forests. Where's that green light coming from? These trees are
Ooh,
dead.
hey, maybe our opponent will cast High Tide for us. Simple.
Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. If we had Oath of Druids, I think I would have disinclude every creature that isn't Palancron or something like that. Yeah, there were a number. I think there's another person trying Storm at the table. Basically based on High Tide not wheeling to us.
What the hell other, like, a brain freeze, I guess?
That's the only other one.
Like,
so, like, they have
when there's, like,
Griselbrand.
Mono Islands brain freeze. Yeah, good luck.
I bet they've got
Please, brain freeze me. I have Yogg's Will.
Awesome. Goddamn. Really want to keep this.
Swamp Misstep, Preordain.
Yeah.
Signet. One more land and we can get blue. That's not the worst.
I'm going to try this. Oh, I have a stop on your upkeep. Sorry.
Yeah, we even have a spell that we can cast, so sure.
Right, I can interact
like,
with my opponent.
Yeah, 2 live cards in hand. Land gets us to 4.
I drew a force.
5? No, that's good. That's also a live card. See? We're fine.
Stoneforge Mystic. Huh.
Crud.
Um,
I want to say we have no way to beat that.
yeah, same here. What do I pitch?
Mental misstep.
Yeah, that seems fine because they missed their one. Sure, screw it. Force that.
Stoneforge Mystic as Mind Rot. Yeah.
Yeah, and almost blightening. Hey, Island. Sweet, Island Confidant. Let's rock.
Yeah, I'll make the cards back. X equals 1.
X equals 1. I'm very happy to have Confidant. Yeah, Confidant! It got me a Gataxian probe. Looks like I'm paying a lot of life. Let's see what our opponent has in hand. Oh, well... Interesting.
What do we got?
Bribery, Batterskull, Disenchant, Caracas, Ulamog, the Infinite Gyre.
Yes. All right. Someone wants to. Wait, they have Batterskull in hand?
Yeah! So they were just gonna bypass a counter. Like if I didn't counter Stoneforge, I couldn't counter Batterskull.
All right. No, they're gonna be sad about bribery.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's
getting them like
Palancron?
Palancron at this point.
Yeah. Which I can then like Venser back. Anyway, that's fine.
Well, neat.
Anyway, a land.
Caracas how are they getting to Ulamog? Are they the High Tide player?
Are they gonna like show and tell at me? Anyway, let's cast Preordain. Do I want Venser? I actually think I do. Because if he's got Bribery... Yeah.
Oh, take Venser away so that he can.
No. Keep it in my hand.
Oh, okay. So
And then
whatever. When he bribes something down, we'll bounce it.
Yes.
That's the idea. Yeah.
And also I have a Dark Confidant beat down. Also the Signet is useless because he's just going to disenchant it, but whatever. Maybe I should have kept that island then. Whatever, I have a Confidant in play. Also, I'm at 13 with a Confidant in play. Hell yeah.
Well, you also get to attack. I mean...
Right. 10 turns to win, you know? Alright, so... He played Caracas. And he drew another relevant spell. Seeker of the Way. Alright, the beatdown is no longer going on. Come on, Bob. Bob reveals Mox Jet.
How did he do that? I thought we scried.
No, that was the scry then draw, not draw then scry.
Well, yeah, but you could... You didn't want the land on top?
Nope.
With Dark...
I forgot all about it.
You know what? Moxjet is like a land.
Yep.
So that's cool.
I'm just casting Fact or Fiction.
Deal.
Well, both green sources. I hope he doesn't know the secret.
God.
Like if he goes 2 forest versus everything, I actually have to pick 2 forest.
Nah. Sheldock Isle could ever pick Heartbeat, so we're still fine with that.
Okay, so do I pick Sheldock? No, it's... Because I can Dark Petition into... I'll have Dark Writ in my yard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Interesting.
Thinking Dark Petition, Yogg's will go to town.
Thinking about it, yeah. Well, he's gonna bribery on his next turn if he draws a land. Anyway, I'm gonna grab the Dark Petition pile. Also, think I'm going to attack with Dark Confidant? Yeah. Mostly because I know that's a free attack, and that's going to be a 3/3 on his turn. Likely.
Yeah, the worst would be if he like plays a Mono Rock, because that's like advancing his board and dealing us damage and getting him health.
Right. Oh, he missed the land drop. Bob reveals Shadow Mage Infiltrator. All right, so I'm on 8. All right, what's my go to town look like? All right. Dark Petition, go to 1 mana left open, so probably blue. No, it can't be blue. It's got to be black. Black, 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 black. Not quite ready yet. I don't have the ability to go fully nuts on him.
Yeah, we're seriously missing Heartbeat for this.
Right.
Which, heck, maybe is what we fetch with Dark Petition instead of Yogg's Will.
Well, I can't play it and pass because he'll Ulamog back at me. You know?
Yeah. But I'm thinking, okay, can we squeeze Heartbeat and Time Spiral in? How much? Well, okay, different question.
No, we can't. I'd love to, but no.
Right. How many more lands do we need to be able to do that?
2.
Okay.
And we're under a bit of a clock.
So really what you're telling me is we need to draw Heartbeat of Spring. Like, just raw dog it.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tendrils for 5. That's not going to be enough. I'm holding up Venser, yeah. That's definitely... I am holding up. Do I want to, like, block with Confidant? No, that digs me further. That's fine. Commence the beatdown. This is really funky. I can cast Heartbeat, then Spiral, but I need to have it. I can't Dark Petition for it. That's not going to work. So I think I'm just going to Venser his Seeker of the Way right now.
Ancestral Vision entered the exile zone. Tap Moxjet for black. Venser Moxjet.
Oh my
Play
god.
Moxjet. Play.
Oh my god. Alright, Dark Confidant, what do you got for us? It can't kill us. Palancron, alright. Can't kill us. Go to 1, you say.
Oh man, we're the best.
That sucks because it turns off Get Probe. That sucks a lot because it turns off Get Probe. How am I getting out of this?
Well, we drew Yawgmoth's Will.
Right, that actually...
So, like, Tendrils of Agony to gain life would maybe be a thing.
Okay. Hold on. How much can I Tendrils for? What's Dark Petition grabbing?
Can it grab any 0 mana spell?
No, there's none left in the deck.
Okay. Dark Petition grabs Phantasmal Image. Phantasmal Image Venser back the Mox Jet. That's a
Doesn't
0 mana spell.
doesn't work. He has Caracas in play.
Shit.
Um,
God damn it.
yeah, I know.
Stupid Caracas.
Okay, Dark Petition for... God, is Dark Petition worth it? Hold on, okay. Dark Petition for anything. That's 1 spell. Yogg's Will, that's 2 spells. Get Probe, that's 3 spells. Well, I can't pay for life for Get Probe. Hold on. Dark Petition for anything. Triple black. Leaving up. Blue. Alone. Blue, triple black. No, it's got to be blue, black open. Yogg's Will. Dark Writ. I think I'm short on that.
You can Dark Writ into Signet.
That's... Is that enough? 3. Palancron's almost free, but that might matter. Just Tendril him for 3 and just get him next turn. That seems almost...
That's more what I'm thinking.
Okay, so how do we Tendrils?
That might get him to tap his Caracas.
So,
to make whatever his play is, which opens up options for us.
Okay. So, in that world, I play Dark Petition?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark...
Like we're playing Dark Petition, but not Yawgmoth's Will this turn.
Ooh. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Frantic Search. That's a free spell. Is it possible to kill you? Frantic Search, untapping 2 lands, leaves me with 5 mana, 2 mana, Dark Writ, 5... I would have to Frantic Search and draw into Gush. Okay, I'm going to try that because I can always back out and play Tendrils.
Right. Okay, cool.
So, Frantic Search.
Yeah, them having Monotype doesn't scare me all that much.
Into
because,
Gush, okay.
Along our way, we're going to have a bunch of mana in our pool.
So, if I discard... Shadow Mage... Island... Okay. Going through... I'm just making sure I'm not, like, fucking up lethal here. Fuck it. I probably shouldn't try to go off this turn, is really the thought. I should wait until next turn to do that. So let's ditch... Island, untap. And then just Tendrils for 3. I'm wasting a ton of time on this is the other issue. I really hope they play Bribery next turn. That'll own. Okay.
Your hand is looking pretty hot.
I know.
Suspend. Well, let's see. We know they have Bribery Ulamog in hand. Batter
Hedron,
Skull.
Hedron Archive was the card they drew. So. Anyway, I'm blocking with Confidant here.
Oh, sweet. They allowed that to happen?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Luckily, Confidant.
Yeah, image targeting Venser can be real. I'm cool.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'm just gonna go off and kill my opponent. So Palancron is free. And then I cast Yogg's Will, and that's it. Image Palancron. Whatever. I don't need to.
Yeah, no need to get too fancy. We've split our storm turn into 2 different turns and made it way safer.
Yeah, that's basically fine. The moment Yogg's Will resolves, I have, like, force anyway.
Like, we know he doesn't have force.
Right.
Like, heck, we almost know the whole composition of his hand.
Yep. If I want to untap all my lands, I just image targeting Palancron. Anyway, Dark Red. And then what's the storm on Ten Drils at this point? Let's make sure it's higher.
Mine's Desire in your hand. We'll report that as you go.
I'm just going to play Gitaxian Probe to see what my opponent has. They might concede in response.
Yeah.
Frost Titan. All right, we've learned something new.
That was the extra card.
Anyway, Ten Drils of Agony.
And Hedron Archive and a Frost Titan. They were getting set to give us the beatdown.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's Ten Drils and kill our opponent. So the storm turn worked. This rules. I only spent 14 minutes on that. Okay. I just need to play faster on it.
Well, it's fine. This is our practice session.
Right. So, any sideboarding tech?
I don't think so. He's a blue-white shell. Honestly, he's probably just a Stoneforge Mystic deck.
Yeah.
Like top to bottom.
Well, what's the Ulamog doing?
Cool things in there. Again, the question of high tide, but I also still think that works better for us than for him.
Right. Do I care about doing anything about bribery?
You could take Shadow Mage Infiltrator out and put like a non-creature in, but that's...
But he's just going to grab like Palancron or Venser or something. Show and Tell is a likely thing our opponent could have, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just roll it back. I don't know if Mental Misstep does anything against my opponent, but I don't know what else I can do.
Putting in Delver of Secrets in place of it.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna... Let's rock it. We cast 9 Tendrils that game. 3 on one turn, 6 on the other. That was the... But really only 8 of those resolved, so... I'm glad that Storm functions, even when it's weird-ass and looks like our Storm deck. Like, what is our Storm deck? We have 1 red? Like
Yeah.
we're really
One
piggybacking.
ritual, no Lotus, no Lion's Eye Diamond.
So the other Storm player has to have all that stuff then, right?
Both Lotus and LED. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's rough.
I really liked your plan of bounce Venser to bounce the Mox to replay the Mox to
Right. I also love that that plan was complete garbage by the happenstance of our opponent's one untapped
tap
land
land.
being Caracas.
Ah, ruined. It had to be Caracas, right? Of all things. Tendrils is our finisher. That is 100% the card that we have that kills our opponent. How's this look? I think it's
Spiral Palancron. Sheldon. Shit.
yeah.
Ah, keep this.
I think Sheldock's cool.
Hell yeah.
Freaking Caracas. All right, so Sheldock, basically what we have to do for that is to like last 6 turns in the game and resolve Fact or Fiction. Honestly, Sheldock will just be on by the time we go off, I think.
Yeah, I wasn't keeping count of the cards in the library. We had about 8 in our grave, so yeah, no, we were pretty close. That was like half our deck. Did we force Storm or fall into it? We I think falling is a good way to describe our draft.
Falling.
Started out with enthusiasm, and then we're like, oh man.
Well, under the hideaway we have Mox Jet, Forest, Frantic Search, Venser. Those are our choices. I think Frantic Search is the more useful of those. Venser basically is the telling us that we're doing it defensively. Frantic Search says we're doing it offensively.
Yeah, and Fencer, like, as a free bounce was, again, something that I would want on Moxjet, and we can't have both.
So Frantic Search, because it makes it...
Shuffle. I think Frantic Search is really good there, because, yeah, you're tapping 2 lands to untap 3, even.
Yeah, so it's a good Storm turn card.
Yeah.
And we'll put Venser there, Moxjet, Forest. Goodbye, Forest. Also, what do I pitch to Force if it comes to
that? Palancron? Because, like, Time Spirals at draw 7.
Yeah. Mostly because, like, if they play Stoneforge Mystic here, I will force it. If they play Seeker the way, I will not. I will not Soulfire Grandmaster. That's not good enough for me to force a will. It's a good card, it's just not good enough for me to force a will. Anyway, Lifelink kind of sucks. Every turn they hit me with it is another Storm I need to go. But I have Image Palancron in hand. I see.
All right, so really we're more concerned about our own life than our opponents. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Because Image Palancron's an infinite, and I can Storm infinite, so... All that matters to me is I don't die.
I was looking over the 8th edition list, and there are a ton of hosers in 8th edition. Many that go after lands.
Do I care about Seeker of the Wing? Basically, that ups the clock considerably. I think
now that we have Image Palancron, the card to pitch is Time Spiral.
I don't like doing this, but I will do it because I need time because I have the win in hand.
Yeah.
The entire game is in my hand. I just need to get to 6 land. That's it. Or actually, 6 land isn't enough for infinite mana, but it's enough for infinite spells. And then I just go Dark Petition for, 10 Drils, and it ends. I use Dark Ritual to get the second spell in my yard, so... Anyway. Alright, blue source out of our opponent.
Yeah, what if they brick for a bunch of turns? That'd be cool.
Our opponent does have a lot of top end, right?
Yeah, they had a bunch of heavy stuff.
That's why they didn't attack with Soulfire Grandmaster.
I'm gonna go ahead and call that a mistake.
Sam? Like, that's...
But hey, that's a way to get us an extra turn.
Yeah,
It's our opponent making a mistake.
Alright, Desire. Sure. Why? End step, like Anticipate or something? Nope. Okay, there's an attack. 5. Nothing on 5.
No Batter Skull?
Nope. And I drew
Good
Factor
news for us.
Fiction.
Hey!
AKA put my deck at 22 cards and get my land drop. Excuse me, I cast Factor Fiction. Oh,
I love sorcery Factor Fiction.
Oh no, they have a mana leak with... They have a lifelink mana leak. I had to sorcery that because the land drop is too important.
Yeah.
So... And with single blue up out of my opponent, there's only about 2 counterspells he could have played there. Ancestral Visions enters the exile zone. I'm happy with my opponent doing things that don't really matter to me. Hey, Mana Drain. Oh, Mana Drain. Yo, can my opponent do something big? Please?
Please, cast like Karn or something.
I will try and go off if you give me the Mana Drain. I'm happy to have Mana Drain just because it gives me a, defense. Gosh. Gush sets me back too far. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that. There is a world where I will play Gush, but it's not yet. Soulfire Grandmaster. They just don't have any spells. They just have this grizzly bear beating the shit out of me. Here comes Grizzly Bear kicking your ass. Like, yeah.
Man, are we gonna have to ritual into Dark Petition to find a blocker?
I don't believe so, no.
Phantasmal Image, his Soulfire Grandmaster, and I have our own bear.
Yep. Show and tell with lifelink.
Can we cancel that?
I have Phantasmal Image. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to copy something else other than... Yeah, we can...
Well, we could put Palancron in, and then Phantasmal Image, whatever thing he is putting.
I
There's
th-
no way
there's
we should
no
really
no
let
no
this
way
resolve,
no
right?
way. Basically, letting this resolve is an absolute like fool's errand, and I should not do it. I'm just gonna like next turn Mind's Desire for as much as possible. Okay. So 3 mana to my mana pool. So I have 3 plus. How much can I go up? God, I really wish I had another land in play.
Well, we can do the Dark Ritual, Dark Petition chain.
Like Dark Ritual, Dark Petition into Yogg's Will. What do I want to do here? What do I... How am I winning?
I think our original plan of get Infinite Storm and kill him that way is a decent one.
I'm seriously just thinking about playing Mind's Desire for like 3 or something. You know?
Yeah. To like do something in the meantime.
Yeah, basically to do something. So... Land... Palancron... You know what? Okay, I've got an idea, and I'm just gonna roll with it and see what happens.
Yeah. Storm gives you ideas.
Yep. All right, so I'm playing Palancron. Paying 1 and a black. Then we're tapping all this mana. Playing Phantasmal Image. For again, 1 and a black. Copying Palancron.
Yes. Ideas.
Dark Ritual. Dark Petition, I think. Dark Petition to go grab Mox Jet is a free storm. Now let's just grab Will. Tap 2 lands, cast this, returning 2 islands. Drawing 2 cards. I'm just gonna see if I can go off this turn, I don't care. Draw, is it Signet? Then, what's my storm count? 5? I need 15 to kill. Let's overkill this, so let's go... If I Yogg's Will, I have 6 mana, 4 mana, 6 mana. Six mana, 4 mana, 6 mana. I can't Dark Petition again. Yogg's Will isn't worth doing here.
If you get one more card out of your library, you can Shelldock Isle.
Well, okay, Mind's Desire can let me do that. So let's go... Is it Signet off of my black mana. Use Is It Signet. Desire for 7. Leaving 1 blue up. Alright, desire 6 times. Where's my exile zone, please? Time Spiral, okay.
Hey.
Oh no, I'm sorry, that's not mine. That's in my other exile zone. Okay, Counterspell. Ten Drils is in there, okay. Swamp Island, Ten Drils, Counterspell, Gitaxian Probe. So let's go ahead and Shelldock Isle. Actually, let's get Probe. Pay 2 life at you. Yep, okay. Draw Dark Confidant. Shelldock Isle.
Yeah, basically we're casting as many spells as possible at this point because we're really we're swinging for the fences here, and Yawgmoth's will at the end of all this.
I got what I was looking for, which was Mox Jet.
Excellent.
So then I can go discard 2 lands. Untap up to 3 lands. Yep. What's my storm count right now? I need 5 more spells. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go Mox Jet. Yogg's Will. What's my storm count? 11. Dark Writ. Gitaxian Probe, paying 2 life.
You want to counterspell your own Gitaxian Probe?
Nope. I want to counterspell my own Dark Confidant.
Okay.
And then cast Ten Drils of Agony, targeting my opponent for as many times as I can. Which is 16 tendrils. Yes! This is how you do magic. Same targets, 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 same targets. And then we hit our opponent with the 10 Drils of Agony. I turn the 4th of January into the 4th of shit. So welcome to Storm, everybody. I'm glad it just happened and worked.
I'm gonna take credit for the 2-mana copy of Palancron plan.
Yeah, that was necessary.
That's what I've contributed to this.
I will tell you that every single mana I had in that turn was necessary.
Mm.
I have 1 black left over, but that's from a Dark Writ I needed to cast. I love it when you just decide, whatever, I'll just go off, and then it happens. And it works.
After they gained life to 30. Ah!
Even better, we were one tendril extra, so if they had attacked us that one turn, we still had them. Let's return to data.
Phew.
Thank you, Kaz.
We will never return to data again.
I know we can't ever return to data. I guess I had a backup plan of controlling 2 palincrons.
It's a decent epic fly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like we're just dead in that circumstance.
Right, like, because we tendrils up to 30 life, and then we control 2 palincrons, and we know our opponent's hand is like Bribery, Ulamog, Disenchant. Magic rules.
Oh, we definitely have won the game with 2 palincrons in 1 minute of clock.
F6, attack with
Yeah.
all.
No question.
Yeah, that's
Like it would be on them to draw their like.
Wrath or something. I don't know.
Well, I was thinking more like swords to plowshares.
Well, there were 2 of them, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, on to round 2. Let me try this. If this breaks Skype again, I apologize.
Who trying to give me the eyes?
Yeah.
I will take the eyes.
So here's the eyes, and I'm keeping. I like this hand a lot.
Shelldock Isle, get probe. Sure.
Yeah, and green.
Whereas like all of our other hands have been like 100% gas to the point where we're like, geez, I have so many 6 mana spells in hand. What am I gonna do?
I'm really happy that Shelldock Isle for Frantic Search was the winner of that last game in the end, too. Like, again, every single piece of how that game went was necessary. All right, they kept on 6, I think. Yep, they kept on 6. And they're on the play.
Did they scry to the bottom?
They scried to the bottom, yes.
The Blood Crypt.
Do I want to get probe them? I'm just going to play Shelldock Isle.
Nah, I mean, might be a free spell for an important turn.
Right.
Like, basically, when we want to draw a card, that's when we can probe them.
Or if we need to get 1 card deeper in our deck to Shelldock Isle. Is it Signet, Impulse, Shadow Mage Infiltrator, Island? Huh.
I hate to recommend things like this, but Impulse.
Yeah. It could be Is it Signet, too. But I think Impulse is more important. Whatever. That's how that functions. That's fine, because that means we're gonna draw
Wait,
some
so we
gas.
impulse into our impulse?
Yeah, we impulsed and picked impulsed.
Yo, dog, I heard you like impulse.
Hey, Yogswell.
Who needs to tutor for things? I'll just stack the deck.
Yeah, just draw whatever you want. It's fine. What is our opponent? I guess I could find out with probe if I really want it. But I can't, like, change my line of play, so I don't care. Like,
Yeah, we don't really have a line of play yet.
yeah, so, like, why should I actually probe them when it doesn't matter?
I think Nicole Bolas would be an expensive stone rain against us.
Agreed. Or a great mana drain.
Well, I'm presuming they get to use their powerful spell,
Right.
but
Alright, they drew a fourth land and did nothing. Alright, so I'm gonna have Force of Will up for a hard cast.
yeah, we're cool. We're cool kids.
We're cool.
I am totally fine with our opponent doing like nothing for many turns of the battle.
Same? Are they just...
Look, we're not going to venture their land and then image to bounce another land.
Oh, Vamp Tutor. You know what? I allow it.
Yeah.
As is tradition with Vamp Tutor, I will counter the card that you grab.
What they grab?
Duretti Scrap Savant.
What does that even do?
Tool 2. Sack an artifact, return an artifact from grave to play.
Okay.
And get an emblem that says do some garbage. Do I even care to force that? Or do I just want to, like, Venser bounce? I don't even... Like, I kind of want to...
Hell, could we Venser bounce a land and then beat him down? No, the +2 is gonna
+2.
keep Venser at bay forever. Too bad we can't instant Git probe. That would
I'm just gonna bounce the spell Duretti.
No, that will never enter the battlefield.
Whatever.
Eat it. I eat your turn with my pseudo planeswalker.
Hey, Gush.
Are you interested in what's in their hand now?
I think I am. And I'll pay 1 for it. Lightning Bolt. Burst Lightning. Mystic Snake. Mystic Snake? I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Excuse me, buddy. I got bad news for you, but Mere Battlesphere and Sun
Right.
Yeah.
Duretti Mirror Battlesphere is a really plan.
Yeah, because you can sack the Mere tokens too, you know. Dark?
All right. Well, Venser is never living. That's what I have learned.
Yeah, I agree with you. Neither is Bob. Like, there's no...
cool with that, though.
I know. I was not prepared for Mystic Snake out of my opponent's hand. Not gonna lie. Yo, check this out. Traumatic visions.
Yeah, too bad Force of Will doesn't have Owl in the art.
Oh, sweet mental
Strictly worse dramatic visions for that.
I know. Mental misstep. That actually...
Oh no, the thing that always happens to us.
Oh no. It finally happened.
Am I back?
You're back.
I hope I'm back.
You're back. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Maybe you can hear me.
Oh man, we got the mental misstep.
I know.
Sweet.
All right, so... Hey. All right. Kaz?
Yeah, I'm back finally.
Okay.
Thanks.
Anyway, I mental misstepped the Burst Lightning to force him to play another burn spell onto Bob.
Excellent.
I hate Skype noises. Anyway, so he had to burn 2 bolts on Bob. Porcelain Legionnaire. Alright, I'm just gonna cast again. I'm gonna cast Gush.
Sweet. Let's see. We know his hand is Mere Battlesphere, Sundering Titan.
And the burn spells. And the temple, I guess, now, so...
I mean, he's spent 2 burn spells.
Right, right. He has 3 cards in hand, and we know 2.
Yeah.
He's Scryed Bottom. Well, I have Frantic Search Preordain. And Impulse is online.
God, he's got to have Goblin Welder, too.
Right, that's like what Porcelain Legionnaire is for, right?
It's like the plan.
Yo, Dark Petition. What's my opponent at?
9.
I'm gonna keep both of these on top and then beat my opponent with a Ten Drils for 5. Yeah.
Oh, right, and Mystic Snake. Sorry.
And Mystic Snake.
Mystic Snake. I forgot they had, like, empty pieces of cardboard in their hand. They have 0 cards. Let's get... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Frantic Search, discarding 2 lands. Untap, swamp, island. Play Dark Petition.
You don't have to sound so sad about it.
And then we're gonna just play Ten Drils.
Whatever, I guess I'll just do cool shit and win the game.
Whatever, I guess I'll just do the coolest thing I could possibly do and win the game. Hold on. Hold on, I'm cooler than this.
Oh, no. The clock is real.
I'm cooler than this. Excuse me while I style all over your corpse.
I show you everything that I am capable of.
Yep. I am here. Look, I am here to style.
I guess they don't need to know that we have Yawgmoth's Will, but...
Nope. Why do we show the extra card? I just wanted to style on my opponent because Kaz mentioned the Venser Your Mox plan. And so I did it.
You know, in case they hadn't been at 9, I guess... How were they at 9? Just a bunch of shocks?
I beat them down with a Venser, and they shocked themselves with a Vamp Tutor and a fetch land.
Cool.
Anyway, I don't think there's any sideboarding that's very relevant here.
Nah, we're pretty well pre-boarded against them with very few relevant targets for them to burn out.
Mystic Snake?
I don't know what Mystic Snake is doing there. That's like a dead card.
Anyway, let's just do it.
God, maybe it's some kind of survival chain. Yeah, no, survival Duretti could be real.
Yeah, okay.
You know? Like you survival down you discard your mere battle sphere or whatever, and then play Duretti and what was the Porcelain Legionnaire?
Porcelain Legionnaire.
And then you're like, yo.
Or Mono Rock. Probably Mono Rock.
Yeah. Yeah, like Mox into Duretti at that point. Just... That'd be okay.
I could have brought red in for Smash to Smithereens.
Yeah, side out all of our creatures. Take that, fool.
Yeah, now you've got all your bolts that you have to go to our... Wait a minute.
No, it's okay. We have a way to gain life in our deck, so...
Oh,
that's
sweet.
I like our
We have a pretty sweet way to gain life in our deck, and we've used it as such. Sometimes you just have to gain, 6 life. God, Ten Drils is such a ridiculous card. What the hell? Like, the first time they printed Storm, like, okay, that card Like, what did they think the expected value on Storm was going to be? You know?
3.
Even then, it's
Everything, all of them are balanced around being like storm count 2 and the spell. And even then, like -6 +6 is kind of large.
right. Soul Feast costs 5 and does 4 damage to a player, and you gain 4 life. There's only one Storm card that's balanced. I will stand by it as balanced, and it's called Wing Shards.
Mm-hmm.
It's white, 1. Target player sacrifices an attacking creature. Instant. Storm.
Right. It's like that is a very difficult spell to use.
But it's a very balanced spell that can be very powerful when used correctly. It's a lot of fun when you get to, like, Edict. I think it's sweet because it's like, I'm going to Edict your Geist to Saint Traft. Get out. Not that that ever happens, but you know what I mean. Like, anyway, this hand rules, by the way.
Okay, this time, we cannot Shelldock Isle into our impulse.
It's true. And we don't have Anticipate to get a slightly worse impulse. Card on bottom on their mulligan again. Alright, now they're a different deck. Yeah, let's go Shelldock. Hideaway. Time Spiral? Time Spiral
Time Spiral, that sounds good to me.
It's that, is it Signet, Mana Drain, or Island? So, you know. Let's go with Time Spiral. That kind of rules. Yep, there's Porcelain Legionnaire. Whatever, I've got Dark Confidant. Dark Confidant can't be beat. Is blue for Tinker, then?
Yeah, Tinker could be a thing.
Alright. Note to self. I control Dark Confidant. So when I scry with Preordain, don't be foolish. Oh, I revealed Ten Drils of Agony to my opponent. Oh boy.
It's fine, Tendrils will get us the life back.
Ah, right. I'm going to Impulse followed by Preordain. Counterspell, Island, Forest. I think I actually want Forest here.
We are holding Heartbeat.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of rad. Also, Time Spiral, Time Spiral under the Isle after we've shaved 2 cards off our library.
And we're about to shave more with Preordain.
Yeah.
Gush, Shadow Mage, Infiltrator on the scry.
That's harsh.
I don't think I want either of those.
I think we might have to give up our knowledge.
Try to find something else.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. Gush is alright, like, it's strong, but I don't have the cards to make it great.
Yeah, Gush and Heartbeat are kind of opposites, and we already have the one.
Also, I think I'm leaving Confidant back.
Hell, he might gain us 3 life.
Right. That's kind of why I'm thinking Confidant's going to hang back. By the way, my game plan here is to play Heartbeat and then play Time Spiral on the same turn. You know, just as a FYI to everybody. You know, that's the game plan. Assuming I survive 2 turns. Because Fact or Fiction will get us down to 20 cards left in our library. You know, the exact amount.
Yeah, can we like not main phase it this time though?
Oh, absolutely. That's fine. I only main phased it before because I needed the land off of it.
Yeah.
Like that was a
yeah, now we're stockpiled full of lands and need cards, and we're gonna draw like
deck,
what, 11 cards?
All right. Our opponent's got Dak.
They just love tooling.
I know.
Or is he looting?
He's looting.
He's actual loot. Because he has blue in his cost. He
Blue in
gets
his
to
cost.
loot.
Duretti's still pretty strong tooling because he's +2 for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Mox.
I'm happy with that.
I'm going to hold that because that's going to be for the next turn. All right, I think it's just, well, especially because he'll just steal it.
Right. Nice gem.
Ha ha!
He's like reaching out of his art to do that.
Oh, actually, I almost want to main phase this Fact or Fiction here again.
Okay, what is it this time?
He'll untap with double blue. And if Fact or Fiction doesn't resolve, I can't play Time Spiral.
Okay, fine.
Main phase!
Sorcery, fact or fiction.
Yo, Dark Writ, Yogg's Will, Phantasmal Image, land. That rules. Oh, is he gonna make it Yogg's Will v4?
I mean, Yogg's Will is like 10 cards.
Yeah.
And it's our main phase, so we'll have to discard a bunch. If we pick the 4.
Yeah.
Like, drawing Yogg's Will is also drawing those other cards.
I know.
Like, that's... like, you can't win.
It's the best. How do you choose?
It seems like he's taking forever to make his piles.
I know. We're casting Time Spiral, but he might counterspell at me. I'm sorry, Dark Writ v4? That can't be right. Buddy. The best my opponent can do, and this is something they could do that's kind of scary, loot with Dak, put Sundering Titan in the yard, and cast Sundering Titan. Yeah, this is the this is how Fact or Fiction works. The trick with Fact or Fiction is that there is no correct choice. Like, there never is. There never has been.
Yep. Pro players like to talk about making fact or fiction's piles, like the piles is a skill or it's this clever mini. It's not. It's not a clever mini game. It's just you get whatever card you want.
Right. Like, yeah, yeah, there's reasons like there's thought behind it. Like, they don't put Dark Writ and Yawgmoth's Will in the same pile, and there is skill in the pile choosing. It's just that the card is not balanced due to that. Anyway, I'm picking Yogg's Will as a backup plan.
Funny, I thought that was a forward plan.
And then I'm gonna discard some lands. Alright, so now the best thing my opponent can do. Why would you ever pick the 0? Now, there actually is a reason to pick the 0, and Bravesword brings up a point where somebody did 5-0 split. Because the 5 cards was 5 instants. And there's a sweet card in Mercadian Masks I think it's called Blood Oath. I think it's called
Blood Oath.
You name a card type, reveal target player's hand. They take 3 for each type card of that type in it.
God, that is Blood Oath.
It's yeah. So when he just like looked at his opponent's eyes and gave him the 5-0 when he had tapped out for Fact or Fiction. Yeah. Blood Oath. Also, there could be a reason to do it for Threshold or something like that. Polluted Delta, Consecrated Sphinx. Okay.
Or you give your opponent the 5-0 when it's their Fact or Fiction, and you have them under Mindslaver.
Yeah. The 5-0. All right. 3 cards in my opponent's hand. Please tap all your blue. I need you to tap all of your blue mana.
Just at least put yourself off of Mystic Snake mana. That's
Nope.
really embarrassing for us.
Oh, Force of Will. Never mind. I don't care anymore. Vendilion Click. Nope, don't care. Sorry. That can't happen. Also, thanks for the Storm Count on the turn. So, yeah, I'm going to force this.
That was an extremely timely draw on our part.
Yes. They even did it in our draw step. All right. Storm Count is 2. 3 off Mox Jet. 4 off Yawgmoth's Will. 5 off Dark Rit. Preordained for 6. It's close. Anyway, I'm going to do the Heartbeat plan.
Okay. It sounds like we need it.
We don't need it because I could Tendrils for... Well, I guess I could just Tendrils for like 4 or 5 right here.
Without Yogg's Will?
Without Yogg's Will. Because my opponent just gave me 2 Storm.
Yeah. Then they, take Mox Jet on their turn.
Okay, let's just do those. Alright, so cast Mox Jet. Forest. Heartbeat. There's 19 cards left in my library. Cast Time Spiral. So opponent's going to get some spells, but they only have 3 mana up. Storm Count is 5 on this. I need some sort of gas on it. I love Shelldock Isle. They're going to float mana. Oh no, they're just going to fire Burst Lightning in my face. Alright. That's fair. That's a good use of that card. Ooh, Gush, but I can't cast Gush because I don't have enough. Okay. Anyway, Frantic Search.
Yes!
So let's go ahead and...
That's what we wanted.
Let's frantically search. Discard some lands. Untap some lands. Now I'm going to cast Fact or Fiction. Hey, Yogg's Will. So Yogg's Will V4. All right.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Yeah. We're going to choose Yawgmoth's Will. Choose pile 2. I'm going to cast Dark Ritual. I think I'm also just going to cast Gush.
Do we have a second Yog or a second frantic search waiting for us?
We can when Yawgmoth's will, yes.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna cast Gush. How do I want to do this? Yeah, so cast, and we're gonna use all my green mana and the black mana. So draw 2 cards. Mine's Desire. Alright, let's do the Yogg's Will thing first. I can actually storm 2 enough to get my entire deck here.
That's gotta be enough, right?
Yeah, that should basically be fine.
Storm count 10. Thanks for telling us that, Mind's Desire.
And then we are going to go ahead and cast Frantic Search again. Paying some of the black mana. And I drew into Mana Drain. We're going to discard some lands. And now Mind's Desire is for Storm count 13, and there are 13 cards left in my library. So, yeah, I just win. I'm going to Mind's Desire for my library.
I'm just guessing that that's sufficient.
Yeah, I'm not certain, you know, like it could
Yeah.
be, or like, Anyway, Mind's Desire for my library. Hi. Okay. 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 Don't cast Get Probe.
Oh no!
Okay.
Actually, it would be okay to cast Gataxian Probe before
we lose. We have no
Mind's
debt.
Desire.
Yeah.
Right, but
okay.
like, oh wait, right, it's a sorcery. Sorry.
Okay, and then
I was about to say that we could fit it in between Mind's Desire triggers, but oh my God, Venser!
Yeah, Venser.
You cast Mind's Desire again.
I'm just gonna cast the 16 drills. Same targets, same targets, same targets, same targets, same targets. Yeah, okay, we're done here. All right. I love Mind's Desire for your deck.
It's a pretty good one.
Ah, yes. Digital Nonsense is asking about the what does the Vintage Cube cost to participate in? $10 or 100 play points. Play points are this kind of like fake currency for Magic Online, double fake currency for Magic Online. And I'll pull up the little prize payout for it. That might basically, if you win one round of it, you get another cube back. So if I go to, let's go ahead and pull up I want the details and I want the prize structure. So yeah, the prize structure is 8 players, third and fourth get 100 play points, which is the cost. 160 for second, 220 for first, and a QP. It's single elimination, at least the one I'm playing in. They also offer Swiss, which is this payout for.
Oh no, Raffle Storm beat Krabby Joe. No, Krabby Joe.
Krabby Joe! I'm very sorry, Krabby Joe. Wait, is Raffle Storm the other Storm player? Look, I'm going to go Desire for 10, and he'll respond with Brain Freeze for 11. Damn, that would be really good. Like, I just go for Desire for 7, and it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, your deck's gone. In response.
I guess we'll have to not Mind's Desire.
If our opponent is Storm. Or they could be mono red, the deck that beats everybody.
The deck that is completely invincible.
Island, Forest, Counterspell, Mana Drain, Time Spiral, Frantic Search, Dark Petition. I kind of want to keep based on Frantic Search. Yeah. I wonder what my opponent is.
2 live cards.
Yep, okay. Drew a swamp. It doesn't make
Big green.
They played Flooded Strand.
I'm holding out hope for big green.
They go fetch a...
It's basically what we haven't seen.
Yep. Oh, they played a forest. Hey, Shelldock Isle. Sweet. Shelldock Isle is Ten Drils, Island Mox. I think I know where to hide our tendrils.
Please do not have acidic slime.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like, it's just, like, blown up, and it's like,
yeah, we have other win cons.
Yeah, we can beat you.
We're totally serious about having our other conditions.
We definitely have other win conditions in the deck. They are real and not fake. And I am not lying to you. I guess I'm just going to have to leave counterspells up for that sort of... Corsair of Crufix. And Forest on top of their library. Okay.
No, don't gain life. Ah!
Alright. Anyway, we have counterspell / mana drain up now, so... Feeling pretty good. Muldrifter on the top. They're like, no!
What? Muldrifter's a great mana drain.
Yeah, it is.
What are you talking about?
They played Swamp.
Okay, so really we're... Okay. Mono 2 power minions?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm thinking one of your old favorites might...
Yeah. It's likely. Though they played a Swamp instead of the Forest from their hand. There's a lot of different decks to play in the cube. I am playing Storm right now. Our opponent's playing some sort of recolor madness. That's pretty.
Honestly,
good.
it's probably just like ramp and then spells,
Which is
and that can be pretty powerful too.
Yeah. Well, hell, Corsair might have let them beat the mono red player.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a card.
Big old stop sign against Goblin Guides, and then like gains life.
Soul Ring on the top of their library. Also, it keeps resizing that card the moment it changes.
Great.
So
Thanks, Magic Online.
Yeah, it won't let me keep it at a constant size. They're not
Now,
going
with
to play...
Soul Ring on the top, that's how they...
Yeah. By the way, they're not playing Revel Arc. Are other win cons that totally exist legitimately for real. Please believe us.
Were they also not playing Muldrifter?
They did.
That's a card they drew.
So post-combat Muldrifter. Do I care to mana drain that? I don't think I can use the mana from mana drain, so I hold off on mana drain and just use counterspell.
Mana Drain gets us like Dark Petition and Time Spiral. Like 5 is a lot. Chips into the 7 that I'm talking about.
Do I want to cast Time Spiral here? I could Dark Petition for Heartbeat. That could work. Dark Petition for Heartbeat is spring, but Heartbeat against my opponent could be a hell of a thing too.
Like we have Frantic Search to get us up on mana.
Well, I'm okay. Doing the math. We have 5. I spend 2 black and 3 to go grab Heartbeat. I play Forest, tap Forest. Oh no, I need to play another spell before I have Dark Petition on. So I need to cast Frantic Search first. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go for it. That's how we do this, right? Well, actually, no. It's not worth it because Tendrils is under Shelldock Isle. Time Spiral's not going to get us there. Is it? No. Let's go for it. Don't think about it. Just do it.
We have more thinking to do next turn once we have all this mana floating, an extra card in hand, and mana drain in our graveyard.
Yeah, well, extra card is a land I'm not playing, so... Alright, so... Play Forest. I need to play Frantic Search. So let's tap 3 lands. And play Frantic Search. Discard 2 lands. And untap our 3 lands. Then I have 5 mana floating to play Dark Petition. So Dark Petition. For Heartbeat of Spring. Then I tap Forest and the 3 floating. Heartbeat of Spring. Then I tap... what do I want to leave floating? Also, do I want to cast this Signet?
Yeah, before the time spiral goes.
I think I do. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to cast the Signet. And then we're going to tap the Signet. And all of our lands for Time Spiral. And we'll leave 1 of each floating. And I drew Gush. And a bunch of lands, which is not actually what I'm looking for.
That's gonna be bad.
So let's cast Gush, tapping Forest and an island, leaving 1 floating. Gush drew Mind's Desire, which I can cast. For Storm Count 7. I'm doing it. So I need to find a way to untap Shelldock Isle after this, and I win. So if I get Frantic Search off this, the game ends. So. 7 desires. Forest. Force of Will. Yogg's Will. Impulse. Preordain. Dark Petition. Ooh. I think that's it. Because I can Dark Petition to go grab...
The Frantic Search?
The Frantic Search. So I cast Preordain.
Wait, don't we need blue?
I do. I have 1 blue floating.
Right, but if you cast Preordain, you...
Preordain's free.
Oh, sorry. It's off the
Free.
Mind's Desire.
Free.
Preordain.
Preordain.
Preordain I can get behind.
Alright, so I have 2 instants and sorceries in the grave. Let's cast Dark Petition for free again. Getting our Frantic Search. Let's cast Frantic Search. Discarding 2 lands. Untapping Shelldock Isle and Island. And Swamp. And
I can't believe that we almost hosed ourselves by hiding Tendrils of Agony.
And then let's just go ahead and Tendrils our opponent for... Actually, let's go ahead and cast Impulse, I suppose. And I'll put that in hand, the rest on bottom. I just want to make sure I have enough Storm. And then we hide away. Pay blue. Cast Tendrils of Agony. Select targets, opponent. Storm count 11. Same targets, 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 same targets.
You have to say it every time or it doesn't work.
Right, it's the invocation.
Yeah. Who knew that Dark Sorcery was just saying the same damn thing over and over?
Yo, did you know like Dark Petition off of like Mind's Desire isn't fair?
Sure, have like oh my god. It's one card that's
It's literally
uh
it's literally yeah, Dark Writ and D-Tutor.
it's like it's like D-Tutor and Mox, not Mox. Black Lotus.
Black Lotus. Yeah,
It's 0
for
and it's a
0.
spell and it gives you 3 mana and whatever card you want.
Wait, no. It's a demonic
Whatever.
it's a demonic tutor discounted by 5 mana.
Yeah. I love 5 mana discounts on my 2 mana card. Oh hell, it's even mana fixing because it's like 2 black into 3 black.
Yeah. Anyway,
Couldn't cast my Necropotence before, but thanks to Dark Petition. Oh my god.
I'm keeping this hand
How many times can we start on Shelldock Isle?
every time. Ooh, Elves of Deep Shadow. Oh no, no mental misstep. Bugger.
I got us.
All right, Shelldock Isle. What do you get? I want something good. How about Mind's Desire under it? Mind's Desire, mana drain, 2 lands. All right, Mind's Desire it is. I love this. God, Shelldock Isle rules?
Card's pretty great.
Yep.
Even spicier in the Fact or Fiction deck. So really, we have to not die to Elver run.
Yeah. Corsair Crew Fix on turn 2 out of our opponent. Revealing Muldrifter on the top of their library. Anyway, I'm going to play as its Signet. Ooh, Heartbeat. Ooh, God, Heartbeat. Anyway, I'm probably Phantasmal Imaging their Muldrifter. Ooh, they drew Song of the Dryads. Or it's on top of their library. They haven't drawn it yet. So Song of the Dryads on my Shelldock Isle? If they want, that's probably the best, right?
Man, that's rough.
That's what I would do. 'Cause, yeah, that is rough. Alright, so they get their free fetch land and also a tiny forest. But they shuffled away the song, so it's okay. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I guess Song of the Dryads would fix us for green.
Right, then we surprise Heartbeat.
Alright. Well, there goes his Signet. That's not too bad. And they evoke... No! Don't evoke the Muldrifter! No! I wanted that. And a Metamorph on the top of their library now. Revealed card zone. Excuse me? Excuse me? I can't find out what the second card they drew was. Huh. Anyway.
Bug report.
Yeah, because I should be able to know that because they had a card that revealed the top cards of their library. Unless it was this forest over here, but there's no indication that it was.
Yeah,
Hey.
even if so, they would like reveal forest. There would be 2 things there.
Alright, so let's cast Preordain. Do I want Mental Misstep? I don't think I
For
do.
like the next elf.
I don't think I do anymore. I also don't think I want Island. I'm just going to bottom both of these.
We might eventually want 2 islands for Gush, man. It's like
That
this
is
happened in like 3 different games where we had Gush and did not have 2 islands on the battlefield.
that is a fair point. I still think I want to draw past it, try to find forest.
Yeah. No. That's fine. You know, let's play for the cards we have and not the future far off plays that might not even
Right.
happen.
Avenger of Zendikar on the top of their library. Oh boy.
Yeah, ramp. Ramp is huge.
Nissa's here.
Big green is real.
That means Avengers coming down next turn.
Yeah, and this is a problem.
Yeah,
I
agree.
think their Avenger is better than ours. It's just a guess.
I'm not. I'm not sold on that. Oh my god! Okay, they animated a forest.
You're not seriously thinking
I
this.
am seriously thinking this.
It won't have haste.
Doesn't matter. I'll win 2 turns from now.
You could just you could have Elves of Deep Shadow too. It's
That doesn't. But that doesn't give me green for heartbeat.
oh my god. Okay, well now that looks like super the correct thing to do thanks to Palindron in hand.
Right.
So go freaking nuts.
I am. I'm gonna.
Copy Phantasmal in it. They're not going to have any interaction. They can't target a creature. I
Nissa
don't
can.
believe them.
Nissa can untap it. Ooh. Wait. Wait. Okay, Nissa can target.
Wait. Does it say untap up to 4 target forests?
Yes. Hold on. Nope, this is fine. It's. Do they know? All right, first things first. Do they know? Secret Forest. Do I cast Heartbeat this turn? I'm not underestimating my opponent. I just already committed to the line, so we're committed. That happened. I'm casting Heartbeat now so that I can use it.
Oh man, what I really love about this is that it's no longer a creature when it's ours.
Yep,
Copy effects are jank.
aren't they? They're lovely. We copied Forest. I copied the card Forest.
Ours is not a 4/4 because ours has not been animated by Nissa.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. There's like an entire block of text in the Magic comp rules that handle scenarios like this. What are copyable values and
Right.
animation effects of the kind that change lands into creatures or not.
All right. Now, do they have Craterhoof Behemoth? Because I lose to that card.
They have basically unlimited mana.
Yes. Okay. They. Oh God, are they gonna cast Emrakul at me? Oh boy. I may have underestimated my opponent's greed. Please don't cast Emrakul at me. By the way, oh no, Terastodon. Shit. Okay, Terastodon's bad. All right. I no longer control Heartbeat of Spring or any blue mana. I think this may have backfired. Which is, the heartbeat wasn't the cause of that, because they could do that regardless of the heartbeat or not because of Nissa. Like, they had like 12. Oh my god. Metamorph the Terastodon. Well, I'm gonna have some elephants. Also, I lost my forest. They targeted it. The phantom forest just disappears into the mist. When you look at it, it's just gone.
The forest was an illusion.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh my goodness, this owns. There's a nice little graveyard phantasmal image. That's the coolest thing.
Oh no! What? I'm sorry. It kept the watermark.
God, that rules.
Man, if we somehow cast it again, will it just tap for green mana?
It's stuck
Because it
with
has the watermark.
It's stuck with watermark in the grave. It won't go away even after it resolved. Anyway, I think I'll lose this one. Just
Yeah, no, this game is very over.
yeah. Let's wait it out because Corsair is going to be kind enough to show me more of my opponent's deck. They're like mono green ramp, by the way.
Nissa. Do we have anything that deals with Nissa?
I'm gonna bring in red and like our damage.
Hmm.
Don't use permanent marker for your copies. Somebody just drew this tree on here. God, I'm so happy about this tree.
Yeah, I don't think any of the like incidental burn that we have does it because she'll start life at 4 basically.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I guess we have to keep a counter spell around. That's kind of how we break into the game. Like,
Yeah.
they ramp into something big, and then we're like, this is my counter spell, so cool. Also, some other jerk stole Mystic Snake from you, so you don't have that.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to continue to see cards out of my opponent, and I'm happy about that. Also, I have 15 power.
Oh no, MTGO is freezing like mad.
I'm asking them if the forest, if the image in our grave has that little watermark on it. Anyway, I'm dead. I'm losing. This game's not mine. I'm going to be taking my first loss.
Okay, Golgari Signet, more ramp. Yeah, actually, lol. Sweet. So we got to tell them a good joke.
That rules.
The joke is this interface is garbage, and we use it anyway.
The joke is Magic Online. Magic Online has always been the joke. I think this is the play that allows me to live one extra turn to see one additional card off of Corsair.
Elephants crushed by bigger elephants.
Anyway, I do now know a lot more about my opponent's deck. Mental Misstep would be a sweet thing in our opener. To like counter Elves of Deep Shadow.
Yeah, honestly, I think any hand that has any of our counter spells.
Hey, they're playing Garrick. Apex Predator.
Wait. Fixing off of the Golgari Signet and Elves of Deep Shadow for him. Please tell me that's the only black they actually have in their deck.
I hope
Oh,
so.
that would rule.
Anyway, I believe they have me dead because they realized they could animate a land. Oh, nope. Sweet. They're not attacking all out. At least they're not at the moment. They might. They haven't hit confirm yet. But if they don't attack all out, I get one extra card out of my opponent. Oh, they figured it out. Nuts. So yeah, I'm taking 22 here. Alright, let's get in the sideboard. Yeah, like none of our burn is enough. Like Chain Lightning, Searing Spear is all threes. Lodestone Golem is way too self-defeating to play.
Yeah, Lodestone Golem on our storm turn. That would
I could bring in Empty the Warrens.
make us pretty hard.
I don't
Is
think,
that better than any of the cards that we already have?
I don't think so. I think we just rock it and kind of have to keep a decent hand against the green ramp deck. We have 4 counter spells that are good against them, 5 with Venser. We just need to kind of use them.
Yeah.
Let's rock. One last game. One last ride for Storm. I ain't taking Heartbeat out because my plan is always to win on the turn I Heartbeat. The Heartbeat didn't lose us that game because like they were able to trust it on that turn anyway. So I don't like. It was fine. Yes, I'd like to play first.
Yeah, Nissa giving you 4 additional mana the turn after you play her is
Yeah. So 5 lands, counterspell, Heartbeat of Spring, no green.
Well, I did say that like having our counterspell was one of the ways we break into the game.
I'm gonna keep it because I feel like our deck has enough action that we can draw into.
Yeah.
I believe counterspell is enough for us.
Counterspell is definitely enough.
I believe in counterspell. Like obviously counterspell alone isn't enough, but it's not gonna be the only card we have. We're gonna draw something cool. And they scry with their temple to the top. Okay.
Well, no turn 1 elf is good for us.
Yeah. Ooh, forest. Yeah. Basically, I just need to counter their, like, mid-range top-end things. So. Like, I can't counter Signet. That's worthless.
Yes, our first round opponent had Ulamog, but this opponent could have Nulamog. So, we're not out of those particular Eldrazi Woods wastes yet.
Now, do I want to... I think I want to probe, and I'm just going to pay 2 life for it. I need to know what my opponent's holding. Wasteland, Terrastodon, Raphilos, Beast Within, Forest Island. That's actually fine. Wasteland has no targets right now.
Right.
And Terrastodon's the only thing he has to ramp into.
Raphilos, though.
I know. Ooh, gosh.
That's going to be kind of a pain.
Yeah, we have Shelldock, but we don't have Shelldock right now. And our opponent's going to play Raphilos here, because why would you not play Raphilos? Soul Ring! Alright, fine. Nice top deck. Yeah, that's like pretty good, I suppose.
Nice peel.
I'm actually fine. Again, I'm
it's a
fine
good
with him
card.
drawing ramp, because it's not...
We counter the Terrastodon, and then what?
Yeah.
You know?
He has Raphilos, and we just get beat down for 8 turns. Ooh, Dark Rit. Alright. I'm good with continuing to draw good cards. Okay, every card in our hand, opponent's hand, is still known except for 1, the newest. Beast Within, Island, Terrastodon, and... no, we already saw the forest down. Okay, so... Okay, alright. This is fine. He can play Terrastodon this turn right now without doing anything else.
Mm-hmm.
The potential for mana drain is scary, my opponent says. I put the fear of God in my opponent. Yeah! That rules. Beast Within my swamp? I accept. If that was Beast Within my island, I would just have bounced it. So what's his follow-up? Gilded Lotus. More ramp. Okay.
Damn.
Cutting me off black doesn't do anything because I have Dark Writ in hand. So...
So we knew about the beast with it. That's probably why he fired it.
I'm fine with that because that means Heartbeat can't be interrupted.
Yeah. He has like Terastodon in one card.
Yeah. Terastodon and an island and then one other card.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there was an island in that hand. Yeah, it was 3 lands. Yeah. I'm just gonna beat down with a beast token. I don't know. Scavenging Ooze. That's a 2/2 with no text. Though it does... Actually, that's gonna be a bit annoying because... You know... He can actually remove my yard. Like, I can't,
Right. But, you know, we can't fire our counter on that.
Right, it has to be this Terastodon. Anyway, I still have a 3/3 beast token to beat down with. Hey, Shadow Mage Infiltrator!
Sweet.
Rules!
Hey, maybe he'll, like, exile his own Terastodon to trade with the beast?
Let's find out. Okay, no. Anyway, Shadow Mage Infiltrator is going to start coming online, hell yeah. Anyway, so Yogg's Will is going to be offline as long as that's in play, which is a bit, you know, sad. But right now we actually have a weird beatdown plan going on. So...
Yeah, one unblockable Ophidian.
And a beast that he would have to, like, actually up the ooze to trade with. He's in top deck mode, too. Like, there's nothing left. He might still draw something scary to us, which, you know, nothing I can really do about it. But what does he got here? He's tapping... Oh, Garrick Wildspeaker. Again, nothing I can really do about Garrick. And he's just making beast tokens. That's good. And don't fall for this trap. He's attacking with a 2/2 into Shadow Mage Infiltrator. You know.
Yeah, I accept your trap.
Trap detected.
All Garuks all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah, we could attack Garuk with Shadow Mage, but
Oh man,
I think Shadow Mage needs to deal damage to an opponent.
I freaking drew Mana Drain. That kind of rules. I'm with you there. Shadow Mage needs to deal damage to an opponent. So let's attack an opponent. That's fine.
Nah, I mean, he's really far away from Overrun having made a beast. And, you know, we can always, if we absolutely need to keep him off of Overrun, choose to attack Garrick later.
Oh, smokes. I have Heartbeat Time Spiral. I actually think I want to play Heartbeat now.
Just Heartbeat pass?
Leaving out Mana Drain.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, unless Emmercruel comes down and I feel like the fool, but he's got 8, 9, 10, 13. He's got enough for it, so, you know, let's see if he If he shows me the Fool, that'd be great. I have fake responses to that, so that'll be fine. So yep, here goes our grave. So I'm actually going to trade with Scavenging Ooze.
Trade. Oh,
Yeah.
actual trade. Yeah, cool.
Oh, okay, nope, he's not attacking with Scavenging Ooze.
I'm
Go
like,
figure!
wait a minute. Why?
Wait a minute. Attacking with Raphaelos.
I was about to ask how you elected to do that. I'd be like, wait.
Why is he attacking with Raphaelos?
To put a creature in the grave so that he can eat it with Scavenging Ooze and attack over us.
Okay.
Because he already has as much mana as he ever wants.
So I think it still behooves me to kill Raphaelos, because that'll save me more life. I'm also wondering if my opponent has counter spells.
Thanks to sitting on Gilded Lotus, they could cast freaking any of them, so...
Alright, I'm gonna block Raphaelos. I think that's going to save me the most life in the abstract. Like, yeah, his Scavenging is a 4/4, but I can still trade with a beast. Please play your final card, which is...
Drumroll, please.
6, a Titan? Consecrated Sphinx? Oh god. Karn liberated, everybody! Anyway.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Nope.
no. Mm-mm.
Forbidden. Cancel.
Alright. Time to rock and roll. This rules? This rules. Alright.
Must feel good. Yeah, you did that second main. Ha!
Alright. Do I want to cast Gush before... No, I don't think I want to cast Gush before Time Spiral. I think I just want a Time Spiral.
Do you want a Dark Writ before Time Spiral?
Yeah. Tap all my lands and Time Spiral. Gush, Factor Fiction, Dark Writ, Yogg's Will. Okay.
Oh, man!
Oh, man! Yeah, he knows he missed the use. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and cast Factor Fit. Factor Fict. Fact or... Factor Fact.
Fact or fact?
Hey, Dark Petition. Game over. Alright.
Woo! Good thing we didn't need to use Yawgmoth's Will. That would have been awkward for us.
Yeah. Alright, so choose pile 2, Dark Petition. I'm gonna have to cast this as a 5-mana search.
That's That's fine.
Yeah, because he's gonna remove all the instants and sorceries out of my yard.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm gonna cast it as a 5-mana to go grab tendrils.
Well, he can only exile 5 more things.
It's true.
Oh, 6. Sorry. Shit.
Yeah.
Right, heartbeat.
Heartbeat's so good. Anyway, Ten Drils of Agony. Give me that. And what's the storm count? I need one more. How much can I up it? So let's go cast Gush because that's the easiest way to up it.
Yeah, it's like tap all our mana, return 2 islands. You know,
Right.
there's not a turn after today. You should. Okay. Fine, use all of your mana for it. See if I care.
I will use all of my mana for it. I probably should have done that, but I did not. Anyway, I drew Force of Will.
This is what happens when I don't actually have the wizard eyes.
True. I'm gonna play Dark Confidant.
We could have our own ooze. Who's exiling now?
And I'm just gonna actually hold on. If I cast Yogg's Will, I have to end this on a specific note.
I no longer have any idea what you're doing.
There's exactly one thing I need to end this on. And I'll go ahead and play Phantasmal Image to make it storm count 9.
Oh. Now I know what you're doing.
And we finish this with the 10 Drils of Agony. The only way it could go. Same targets, 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 same targets. Ooh, Nature's Claim. He's trying to gain life, huh? Okay, so he gains 4. Respect for our opponent. He actually had a way to gain 4 life.
That's incredible.
Yep. So that's the cube. That's Storm. Oh boy. Kaz, that kind of ruled.
Glad I could be there for that.
This was sweet. I'm always glad to get the to get Storm working, and I'm always happy to have it when you're around because I know it's a deck that's cool for you to see.
It's my favorite, especially
Yep.
Vintage Cube, because like this deck does not exist in like other cubes.
No, it's fake. It's not a real deck anywhere else. So, like, I don't know how many drills did we cast? You think
Oh, like 100.
like 100 drills? Yeah, that was good. But yeah, so we get a Sorin token and 220 points.
I'm so annoyed with you. He is not pleased about all of our drills.
I guess not. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's it now. So, thank you, Kaz, for joining on this one. This ruled.
I had a I had a blast. I love that like even when I know exactly what we're doing, I have no idea what we're doing.
This is a powerful deck. Like I think I only know what we're doing about 2/3 of the time. So,
Ah, lunchtime, boys! I snort several lines of hamburger helper, tilt my head back, and shake with unbearable agony as my head turns purple.
the 10 drills. Thanks everyone for joining. Have a good night, everybody.